Hello, my name is Olive, and today we're doing a proportional relationships quick check. The first question says, Burger Town sells cheeseburgers for $7.95 each, plus an additional $1 for each extra topping. Which of the following equations best represents the cost, C, of a cheeseburger? In this equation, I know that each cheeseburger costs $7.95. I also know that if you want an additional topping, it'll be $1 for each extra topping. Now we know that an equation to represent this problem would be $7.95 plus $1 times t, since we know that if two things are bumped together, it means to multiply. So now we know that the answer to this problem would be D. The second question says, a standard bathtub holds 60 gallons of water. A full bathtub drains 12 gallons per minute. Which of the following tables best represent the situation? In this equation, the x is the amount of minutes and the y is the amount of gallons drained. The answer to this problem would be J. I know this because in 1 minute, 12 gallons would be drained. And since 1 is multiplied by 2 here in the x, you multiply 12 by 2, and that would be a proportional relationship. Number 3 says, which of the following represents the concept of proportionality in the table below? Please try this question on your own. The answer to this question would be 95. I know this because if I divide my y by my x, it equals 95. And if I do that for another one, 380, it'll equal 95. And if you keep on doing this on and on, you will still get the same answer, 95, which shows a proportional relationship. Question number 4 says, the table below shows the relationship between the number of miles traveled, x, and the number of gallons of gas used, y. Which of the following equations best represents the relationship? The answer would be G, because I know that you always divide the y by the x to represent our, you know what I mean. Question number 5 says, which of the following graphs does not represent a proportional relationship? Number 5 on your own, and I'll be back with you.
Stickers and everything.
The answer to this question would be D, because we know that a proportional relationship means it starts at 0 and goes in a straight line, but D does not start at 0, it starts at 60. Number 6 says, which of the following equations best represents the relationship between x and y? In this question, we are going to try to find the slope. To find the slope, you go up and over until you reach another point. I'm going to start at this point right here, and I'm going to go up and over until I reach another one. 1, 2, 1. So it would be 2 over 1. We know that 2 over 1 is equal to 2. And since the line is going down left to right, it would be a negative. So it would be y equals negative 2x, F. Question 7 says, Marcy has earned 18 reward points at the movie theater and will earn 3 points for each additional movie. Which equation best represents the relationship between y, the total points, and x, the number of movies? In this equation, we know that Marcy already has 18 points. We'll get 3 points for each extra movie. It represents the amount of movies. We know that A is the answer since it matches our equation. That one right there. This one. Question 8 says, the graph shows the amount of money that Janice saves each week from her summer job. Which best represents the unit rate? As we know, this graph is a proportional relationship since it goes to the origin and is a linear line. We know that it will be the same each week. Mark a point right here. I can see that for 1 week she gets $200, and for 2 weeks she gets $400, and for 3 weeks she gets $600, and so on. So that we can mark out the answers J and F. So which answer would it be now? I would know that the answer would be G. G, because you do X's before you do your Y's, or you walk before you fly, or you crawl before you walk, whatever you want to call it. And since we do X's before Y's, it'd be 1, then 200. Do 9 and 10 on your own. On number 9, it says, the table represents some points on a linear function. Which situation can be modeled by this function? The answer to this problem would be A, because if we multiply 3 times 76, we get 228. Question 10 says, which of the following represents situations right. Alright, I'm going to give that a redo. Question 10 says, which of the following situations represents a proportional relationship? The answer to this would be G, because each other answer has an additional fee. A, it says plus for each additional topping. Same for H and J. Alright guys, that's it for today. The question today is, was this your favorite Ed puzzle? Alright, bye!